You know what's funny about beef jerky? We all pretend we know what good jerky tastes like. But most of us have been settling for whatever's hanging on the gas station rack since we were kids. While you've been loyally buying the same brands with the Sasquatch mascot, or trusting that organic label at Whole Foods, the jerky industry has been laughing all the way to the bank. They're charging you $3 an ounce for texture that could double as boot leather and sodium levels that would make a cardiologist weep. Here's what nobody tells you. Some of America's most popular jerky brands are straight up ripoffs. We're talking mold complaints, recipe downgrades, and enough toughness to classify as a jaw exercise program. So let's rank 8 beef jerky brands from absolute worst to actually worth your money. Smash that subscribe button because we're about to expose some seriously overrated jerky. Number 8, Whole Foods 365 Organic Beef Jerky. Whole Foods launched their E365 store brand with grass-fed beef and a USDA organic seal. The execution reads more like dehydrated punishment than protein snack. What you're getting are exceptionally tough, leathery strips. One reviewer put it perfectly: taking off your shoe and eating it would likely be more enjoyable. Whatever minimal flavor exists completely disappears during the lengthy chewing process. This jerky is made from grass-fed, hormone-free beef with organic brown sugar and organic soy sauce. All the right ingredients. Catastrophically wrong execution. Amazon customers report wild inconsistency. One said the first batch was delicious, but the second was just dry meat with weird aftertaste. The price sits around $2.50 to $3 per ounce. This jerky survives purely on the Whole Foods halo effect. Consumers see organic and grass-fed and assume quality follows. When the most organic thing about your jerky is how naturally it mimics leather, you've created a $5 mistake, wrapped in good intentions. Number 7, Dietz and Watson Beef Jerky. Dietz and Watson built their reputation on quality deli meats, then decided to branch into beef jerky. Spoiler alert, it absolutely did not work. What you get are exceptionally tough strips with an unusual flavor profile. The taste is a confused combination of mustiness, gaminess, and unexpected sweetness. Organic sugar is the third ingredient, but that doesn't explain the musty, off-putting background flavor. Professional reviewers describe this as disappointing in every respect. Priced around $2.80 to $3.20 per ounce, the sweetness tries desperately to mask fundamental issues with the meat itself. This is classic brand extension gone wrong. They're banking on loyal deli customers blindly trusting the name. When your jerky tastes like a storage closet mishap with a side of mystery sweetness, maybe stick to slicing turkey. Number 6, Tillamook Country Smoker Old-Fashioned Beef Jerky. Tillamook Country. Smoker has been a Pacific Northwest staple for over 50 years with their no preservatives approach. But natural ingredients can't save you from brutal texture. What you get are thin slices that pull apart into hard, difficult to chew shards. The taste offers savory notes with genuine beef flavor, but the zero sugar varieties lack salt balance. Walmart reviews consistently mention very dry, hard, and tough to break up and chew. Another customer said they had to spit out tendon, priced around $1.50 per ounce. Longtime customers say it used to be much better, but the stuff they sell now has completely different texture. Tillamook targets health-conscious consumers willing to sacrifice chewing comfort for cleaner labels. They're selling reputation while delivering a jaw-breaking experience. Natural ingredients and sugar-free formulas don't mean much when your jerky shatters like freeze-dried regret. Number 5, Slim Jim Beef Jerky, the bacon jerky line. Slim Jim invented this iconic meat stick in 1929 and built a billion-stick-a-year empire. But their beef jerky line feels like an afterthought. What you get is a limited lineup, mainly hickory-smoked and maple-flavored bacon jerky. The texture is soft strips that barely resemble actual jerky. The maple version has woefully lacking maple flavor. The hickory version, dominated by overwhelming saltiness with little else. The sodium content hits 680 milligrams per serving. That's nearly 30% of your daily sodium in less than an ounce, priced around $2 to $2.50 per ounce. One review called it the best of the crap store-bought jerky, noting the texture is often rubbery. Slim Jim is trying to capitalize on America's bacon obsession, but the jerky feels like a marketing exercise. They're banking on gas station impulse buys and brand recognition. When your jerky plays second fiddle to meat sticks and tastes like salted cardboard with bacon cosplay, maybe just snap into the original. Number 4, Jack Link's Original Beef Jerky. Jack Link's has been around since the 1880s and became America's jerky juggernaut. You literally cannot escape it. But ubiquity and quality are two very different things. What you're getting are tough, chewy strips with a plasticky sweet glaze from added sugars. The texture requires serious jaw work. The taste offers salty, smoky sweetness that's more nostalgia than actual quality. 80 calories, 370 milligrams sodium, that's 15% of your daily value, 9 grams protein, and 6 grams sugar per ounce. The ingredients include hydrolyzed corn protein and multiple sugars. Priced around $162 per ounce in bulk, Amazon and Walmart reviews are flooded with quality control issues. Multiple customers found mold. Others received expired product. Recipe change backlash is everywhere. Jack Link's dominates through sheer distribution muscle. They've secured prime real estate in every gas station in America, creating familiarity that consumers mistake for quality. When you've spent 140 years perfecting convenience over quality, you end up as the McDonald's of jerky. Everywhere, recognizable and aggressively mediocre. If this is already saving you from a bad snack, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Number 3, Cattleman's Cut Beef Jerky, the Teriyaki variety. Cattleman's Cut sits in the Oberto family of brands and positions itself as a step above gas station garbage while staying accessible. What you get are quite tough strips with slightly more pliability than budget brands, covered in sweet teriyaki glaze. The taste? That sweet glaze dominates. Too sweet for many. But the garlic and soy sauce notes add legitimate flavor complexity. Priced around $140 to $160 per ounce. Professional reviews noted it's a step up from cheaper varieties specifically because of the teriyaki seasoning. Oberto created Cattleman's Cut to capture price-sensitive customers who want something that feels slightly premium without paying premium prices. The teriyaki positioning is strategic. Sauce-heavy flavors are more forgiving of texture issues. When your best feature is that sweet teriyaki glaze, working overtime to distract from the toughness underneath, you've achieved perfectly mediocre middle ground status. And if you're finding this ranking useful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel cut through the noise. Number 2, Righteous Felon Beef Jerky, the OG classic. Righteous Felon launched in 2012 with craft jerky positioning and an angry cow logo that actually slaps. The smoky and savory OG classic delivers genuinely tender jerky that doesn't require a jaw workout. What you're getting is actually tender strips that are pleasant to chew. The taste offers solid sweet and savory balance. This is what beef jerky should feel like. You can actually enjoy eating it, priced around $2.50 to $3 per ounce. Premium positioning, but the tenderness justifies it. Available at Walmart and Costco. Professional reviewers specifically praise the tenderness. Righteous Felon carved out the premium but accessible segment by focusing on the number one complaint about mass market jerky, brutal toughness, and actually solving it. When your jerky is actually tender enough to enjoy without dislocating your jaw, you've cleared a bar so low it's practically underground, and somehow still beaten most of the competition. Number 1, Archer Farm / Country Archer, grass-fed beef jerky, original flavor. Archer Farms is Target's premium store brand, later rebranded as Country Archer, and their grass-fed original beef jerky shocked reviewers by winning a blind taste test in 2025. What you're getting are incredibly savory strips with slightly smoky flavor and that perfect salty sweet balance everyone claims to have but rarely delivers. The texture offers a satisfying chew. That's tough enough to feel substantial but tender enough after a few bites. Deep beef flavor with just enough sweetness to round it out. It won the Kitchen's blind taste test in April 2025. Reviewers said, "This is the bag I want by my side on a road trip." Direct quote, "It's salty but not drying out my mouth and has a touch of much appreciated sweetness to round the flavor out. 9 grams of protein and only 70 calories per ounce. Smallest ingredient list among competitors. Grass-fed beef and minimal seasoning. Priced around $2 to $2.50 per ounce. Available exclusively at Target. Target's premium store brand strategy proves they're not just matching national brands, they're beating them. By using grass-fed beef and keeping ingredients clean, they're delivering actually edible texture and genuine flavor, all while undercutting craft brands on price. When a Target store brand tastes this good, looks this clean, and costs less than premium competition, you're looking at proof that the best jerky doesn't need a famous name, just grass-fed beef and competent execution. The beef jerky aisle is designed to confuse you. Big brands spend millions on distribution while their product quality slides downhill. Organic labels slap premium prices on jerky that's tougher than cardboard. We started with disasters, organic shoe leather and deli brand fumbles. We slogged through the mediocre middle where gas station kings coast on convenience. And we landed on something surprising, a Target store brand quietly destroying the competition. The takeaway? Stop buying on autopilot. That familiar brand might be coasting on nostalgia while delivering garbage. That premium organic option might be premium garbage. And that store brand you've been ignoring might actually be the best thing in the aisle. Hit subscribe if this just changed your next snack run. And drop a comment telling us which brand you're never buying again.